Well, hello there and welcome back. It is the Baku of the Brad variety here with a brand new BakuSwap custom video. Today I will be showing off another swap I did for a new legendary soldier just to add to the collection. I'm almost there with 5 out of 6. But before that, I do want to remind you all that content is slowly changing, right? So I have introduced Pokemon, Beyblade, and Yu-Gi-Oh! As well as Magic the Gathering to the channel, and even though this is a mainly Bakugan channel, I do just want to remind everyone that I have a little bit of everything, and I will be rolling out more of that content, since for the past few videos I have been focusing on Bakugan, so stay tuned. But that being said, it is all about Bakugan in this video and in the last video and probably in the next video, but I just want to put it out there that there will be more content because yeah, all about the content grind, all about the YouTube goals. But getting right into it, everyone, last video I showed off my swap for the Ventus and Aquos Oberus. So in this video, I have the swapped Darkus and Pyrus Frosch, which Frosch or Frosch or however you want to pronounce it is originally the Aquos legendary soldier, and the legendary soldiers were a group of Bakugan that the main battle brawlers fought to evolve their Bakugan in the show. At least I'm pretty sure that's the storyline. I think that's what it is because they all like had their big evolution moment while fighting these, and then they became the new soldiers or something like that. I don't know. It has been a few years, but that aside, this one, again, another custom project. When you do this, you usually lose the functionality of one, but just like the Oberus, I feel like these two are almost functional. But yeah, enough of the gabbing. Let's actually get into it, and you can all see for yourselves. So starting off with my least favorite is the literal Darkus with the Pyrus top. And that's just because it didn't really, well, I'm going to roll it out. I'll show everyone. Doesn't really work all that well. The magnet kind of does not catch at all. As you can all see, no magnet catching. And I can even like roll it right across. And yeah, see nothing. And I don't know what caused that, because the magnet and the spring mechanism, it's all there. See there, it just caught. But yeah, so the only thing I did was I actually removed the pins that keep the feet like straight, and that could have something to do with it. But the pins for these don't fit the mold of the Darkus Frost itself. So this is the Bakugan I lost, if you will. Because functionally it doesn't really work. It's kind of a messed up little janky piece. But I kept it in terms of I just wanted to show it off for this video. And I mean, it is complete. It's just not exactly complete. So 610 G power. I think this is the strongest out of the two, which is unfortunate. I could always go back and fix it and make it mono Darkus. But again, I was trying to Baku swap all of the legendary soldiers. That was the plan. So yeah, this one, it doesn't really work all that well, but such a cool design for a frog, right? Like I always thought when I was a kid, it was like a almost like a flower type thing. And looking at it now, you know, especially having a bit of a Yu-Gi-Oh background, this almost looks like a Predaplant monster, you know, like it's like a plant, but it's a frog. I mean, you can see the feet detail on the little petal pieces, I guess. I don't see, they're so weird, but they're supposed to be the feet. I mean, even the molding is there. This one would actually be a good one to custom paint if I found an Aquos one, because of all of the detail that went left, like undone pretty much on the feet work. I think if they painted the feet and they stuck out more, it would look more like a frog. But I still think this looks like a flower. I mean, you do have the mouth open. That's supposed to be the tongue piece. So it's like a giant frog about to attack, or at least about to catch something, right? But yeah, that's why it's so loose. The pins, well, that was a fail. The pins that are in those little pieces are out because they don't fit the mold. So that's probably why it doesn't open, even if the magnet catches like so. I mean, I guess that's a stand kind of, because if you flip the card, it'll stop. Well, no. So just a really weak magnet. So, Brawlers, I might look into that after the video and give you all a follow-up on this particular one. Just because, yeah, that magnet definitely has some issues. There we go. So yeah, that is the non-functional one, right? That is the bad one. We'll set that one off to the side. I'm not a fan of that one. Don't like how that one turned out. But this one, as far as I know, this one functions a lot better. And this is the Pyrus with the darkest feet. I don't know why I said Pyrus top on the other one. It's not really the top. It's just their feet. So again, trying to do my little signature bread spin. There we go. There you have it. That is a good functional stand. And the only problem with this BakuSwap is the back foot sticks up. So I cannot get this back foot to go all the way down. So it does look funny when it does stand. But hey, this one actually opens and closes on the magnet. So that is huge as far as workability and function. It does have 530G, right? So I did lose a little bit of power. To be honest, I wanted the darkest body to be the main swap just because it was stronger and I like the colors more. But yeah, the pins, the inside of the mold. I guess I could try to sand it down and make new housings for the red feet on the darkest. But usually when I do Baku swaps like this, I don't want to go into detail like that, right? Like I don't want to do too much. So I just try to keep them simple, pretty much, right? Like if I can take it apart, take half of it out, and then put half of it with another half, that's generally what I do. Like that is the pattern with these custom Baku swaps that I've been doing. I don't really like to change too much as far as taking out pins, sanding things, remolding, because that takes time, that takes a little more work. And I just think it's a little above the skill level I'm working with. That being said, though, I am happy to have come out with one functional Frosch, as you all saw right then and there. I did get a stand. Now, Frosch is just one of those Bakugan that I naturally spin. I don't know if it'll actually roll. Let's see the magnets on these, but like I said prior, this lot was full of just Bakugan that didn't open well anyway. And so I am kind of working with that at the same time. But really, I think the magnets have just weakened out over the years. Apparently, these were in some kind of storage unit or something. Because when you hit it just right, you get a really satisfying stand. And it looks really nice, honestly. The contrast of the Darkus and Pyrus is really cool when Darkus is the pedals, or the feet, if you will. Yeah, it looks really cool. I mean, both of them turned out nice. I just wish the functionality was a bit better. I had so much better luck with the, what's it called? With Oberus and Apollinaire that I was hoping Frosch would be the same. Unfortunately, not the case. So, just to give everyone a little update, obviously I have the 2 Frosch, and I have the 2 Oberus. So there's the Ventus Aquas, and here's the Aquas Ventus. So for now, I'm not sure which of these I'll keep. I'll probably just keep the functional versions, and then the versions that don't work the best, I'll probably use those for more customs or pieces. They'll be put into the graveyard, if you will. After that, I did make the Apollinaire. Now, Apollinaire was a weird Bakugan. So the Chaos top actually didn't fit the molding of the Ventus bottom. So I have half of an Apollinaire that just does not go together. And that's why I've only ever showed off this single one. And I don't remember making a video of this one. I might have, but honestly, it's like, I'm losing it right now. I don't know if I did or not. I'm assuming I did. But yeah, so those are the 3 that I have done. And then the other 2 legendary soldiers I have are natural. So they were released as Baku swaps. And I actually bought these, well, via trade. So here's a Darkus and Chaos Lars Lion. Note that this one was released with the attribute symbol, which I found kind of funny. Considering this one, another natural or bought Baku swap, does not have the attribute symbol. So one thing I would like to know, so chatters, if you do know this, please let me know, why some Baku swap that were released have no attribute, while others do have that attribute symbol, because both of these are natural as far as I know. I didn't customize either one of these. But yeah, that's it for the custom BakuSwap Legendary Soldier collection. As far as I know, I'm only missing Clave. Because Frosk is Aquas, Lars Lion is Chaos, Pyrus Darkus, Oberus is Ventus, and Apollinaire is Pyrus. That's 5. Yeah, so I just need the Subterra Clave. Not sure which attributes. I will get it in probably the cheapest since I'm going to be taking it apart anyway. But stay tuned, Brawlers, because that will be coming eventually along with other new cool Bakugan content. But until then, stay safe, drum up, and throw some bread. You know, the bread's gotta always be thrown.